my prediction is that this is going to start popping up all over the place, right? It's going to start getting worse and worse. You're going to have these little fractions, these little new citizen armies or militias that pop up, and it's going to get violent, and then it's going to get really violent. Jordy, why don't you bring that first clip up of me of the new Irish IRA? All right. So if you're not familiar with what's going on, recently there was an election in Ireland, and a Catherine Connolly was elected to the head of state. She was elected in a landslide victory, won about 63.4% of the vote. Now, she's 68. Her political career has been interesting. She was always a part of kind of this new Dáil Éireann. I can't say the Irish stuff at all, man. I suck on that. But what it is, it's a left-leaning political organization. She's widely described as one of Ireland's most left-wing prominent politicians. And really has some interesting policies. If you go through her policy stance, she believes in Irish neutrality on foreign policy. She believes in international justice. She's been very outspoken about her beliefs that there's a genocide going on in Gaza. She's a hardcore climate change nut, as an existential threat to the people and population, social justice and equality, focusing on the housing crisis, inequality and affordability, Irish language and culture, which is interesting. She plans to make Irish the working language. She also is very into decolonization and historical awareness, an emphasis on Ireland's experience of British colonialism. And then EU skepticism, which is kind of interesting because I haven't heard her much say anything about the overpopulation of illegal immigrants that are seeming to cause a natural reaction in the Irish people. Now, if you're anything like me, man, you pay attention to European politics because I believe that Europe is what's in store for the West. They're just running 6 months to a year ahead of us. I just found it super cool, Jordy. I didn't know if you dug it too when Conor McGregor was saying that he was going to run for president, showed up at the White House, that whole thing. I'd love to see him kind of walking down, receiving his, whatever his president hat looks like, dude. And
is he not running anymore? Is he still?
No, he came out outspoken. They made it impossible for him to get enough votes to be placed on the ballot.
Oh, of course they did.
Yeah, they've got that whole thing trimmed. He would have won, man.
He can beat him up.
Well, I think what he was running for is saying, hey, we're kicking all these people out of Ireland because Ireland in the future ain't going to be Irish. And he got a profound response to that. And, I think this person is, who took over, it's yet to be seen how much she's going to be supportive of that particular endeavor with, illegal immigration or replacement or however you want to call it, people seeking asylum from all these crazy ass countries. And what I saw that really caught my eye was this video. Can you play that video for me of the new Irish Citizens Army?
We address you tonight with a heavy heart, but with a firm resolve. We are the Irish Citizen Army, also known as the ICA, formed as of the 7th of June, 2025. We created the rebirth of the ICA of 1913.
Oh, man.
We are all citizens, fathers, mothers, sons, and daughters, driven to finally take action on the intolerable corruption which is forced on us by the Irish and British governments. We also believe that the British government has no right in Ireland and never can have any right in Ireland. We represent all of Ireland's 32 counties. We refuse to witness the suffering of our citizens. Our Irish citizens refuse to be treated as second-class citizens on their own island. We, the ICA, refuse to witness our heritage and culture being erased. We refuse to witness the suffering and killing of innocent Irish citizens. We, the ICA, will fight for Ireland. We, the ICA, will take the necessary steps to achieve our goals.
All right, so when I watch that, the immediate thing I think about are all right, it's time. They're approaching that moment where they are not going to take any shit anymore from these international hostile takeover, asylum seeking crazies who will not assimilate into the Irish culture, right? And I just go back to the Celtic Gallic warriors of the old days, right? The Braveheart dude, this is my island, right? And that just fires me up. The problem is these gangs have already been established on the other side for years now. You look at the grooming gangs, the Pakistani grooming gangs, and in Britain, you look at the other grooming gangs over in Sweden. You look at some of the radicalized mosque and all these things that are absolutely have infected their way all through European culture. And so now you're going to have the folks start banding together into these militias, and they're going to start fighting back. And I'll tell you what, the first time, the next big thing that happens to some innocent child or girl or daughter or victim in one of these countries, that organization's going to go out and they're going to commit mass murder. And they're going to start, because they believe they're at war, which is the way most of these people that live in these countries are beginning to feel. That's what happens. Now, you might not believe me. You might think this immigration or whatever it is a healthy thing. But all I'm telling you right now is the people in their own particular lands that now feel as if they are the minority and not being supported by their local governments. You're talking about a revolutionary community. All you got to do is go back to the IRA versus the British. I remember when I was first in the SEAL teams, we had an SAS guy come over and talk to us about how you patrol, how you operate against a domestic force internally in urban environments based on his work he had done against the IRA in the 80s. And so my prediction is that this is going to start popping up all over the place, right? It's going to start getting worse and worse. You're going to have these little fractions, these little new citizen armies or militias that pop up, and it's going to get violent, and then it's going to get really violent. And I just think it's like I said, I think Europe is on the precipice of kind of leading, being the lead in what is going to take place with this explosion of immigration into these very distinct cultures and communities in Western European countries. Now, the Eastern European countries have pretty much said, no, nobody's getting in. Nobody's coming in. We're not falling prey to it. And that's why you see, there's such a disdain for those Eastern Bloc countries. Meanwhile, those are the ones that after World War II got left to the Soviets and Stalin and had to live under these brutal communist regimes for 50 plus 60 years. So, they're not going back into that. I'm telling you that right now. They will die before they go back to that subjugation, if you will.